I want to welcome you to Dream Chasers Radio with me, your host, Yaya Diamond. Okay, so you guys, I am having the best time. Just me, I got great people on the show, just amazing people that are giving you amazing content. If you are not listening, you're missing out on your future here. Stay tuned. We'll be right back. Welcome back to the show. Okay, so today we have a doctor. Dr. Kelly Henry is on the show. He's going to talk to us about customer service and business. I think that we are so lacking customer service. Have you ever stood in a line and you see the person that's behind the counter, like taking their sweet time with these other people, and they're just like rolling their eyes and they're not giving this person what they need. They're not giving them customer service. And so then the person's like, can I see a supervisor, please? And I mean, it escalates. And then you're in a line for 30 minutes that should have been 5. I've been there. And Dr. Kelly is going to talk about what we need to do as people who own businesses and also people who are working for businesses to give a client and to give your clients better customer service. Welcome to the show.
Thank you. Yeah, I appreciate it.
No problem. So tell me why customer service? And I mean, do you have a book to go with it? Just tell me everything. Just open up. Open up.
I don't know if we have that much time, but yeah, let me give you a background to why I'm a customer service business consultant at this point. I'm a trained chiropractor. I practiced for 20 years. And when I first started practice, I moved to a community in New Mexico where my wife's from. And this community is a small community with businesses that have been established for many years. And we started dealing with these companies and their customer service was terrible. Not all of them, but some of them. And I just hated the way I was being treated. I hated being felt like an inconvenience. I hated to be, like they could care less I was there. Just give me your money and get out of our store. And so I made a decision very early on when I went into practice that I was not going to treat my patients like that. I was going to treat them well and give them great customer service. So that's what started me on this journey, 20 plus year journey of implementing and improving customer service in my own businesses. And I kind of backed into it. I didn't use it because I was thinking that it would help grow my practices, which it ended up doing. I just moved into it because I didn't want people to feel like how I was feeling. But I started seeing the impact of it, and it helped my businesses to grow. And we just kept implementing new items and new philosophies and new actions, and it just blossomed out as my practice grew, and then it helped my practices grow. So I retired in 2018 and sold my practices. I have been coached for many, many years, since about 2003, business coaches, life coaches, all that. So I saw the impact of coaching on my life and on my business. So I just meshed the two together, and that's why I'm at where I am now, being a customer service coach / consultant. Wow. And I do have a book, yes. So it launched January 11th. It's called Define and Deliver Exceptional Customer Service. And basically it just outlines the in my estimation, the simplicity of improving customer service. Business owners make it too hard. They think it's too much to tackle. It's too hard to do this. It's too hard to change the culture. And it's not. Right. It's very simple. Some simple philosophies, simple actions, simple ideas, simple rules, but you have to do them consistently. And when you do them consistently, it makes a world of difference in the business. It makes the business better, the reputation better, it makes your customers more loyal, and it creates a huge amount of profits and growth for a business.
My grandmother always told my great grandmother, she always told me, she said, you treat people the way you need it. I think that customer service really comes down to that. What do you think?
Well, you broke up there just a little bit. It froze on the Wi-Fi, I guess.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
What did your great grandmother say?
My great grandmother always said that you treat people the way you want to be treated.
Absolutely.
What do you think about that?
I think that's very much true. It's the golden rule. Do unto others as you would have them do unto you, and that is very important. And that's a huge part of customer service.
I thought
but I would even take it just a step further. Not that I'm trying to improve on the golden rule, because that's it's very important that we follow that in our lives. But you want to treat people like they want to be treated. So my teenage boys want to be treated a little differently than my grandmother would want to be treated.
Right.
So there's some variability there, but the bottom line is you treat people right. You value people. You make them feel important. You make them feel special. That's the key to customer service.
Right. And we don't have a lot of time today. And, unfortunately, because I love talking about customer service, that's like the number one pet peeve that I have when I go somewhere and it's really bad. It really turns me away as a customer not to go there as much as possible, if not at all. And so that could really ruin a business, and it could ruin the progress of the business and the growth of a business. It can even destroy a business. Poor customer service. So tell me, what is the main thing that you've seen that you've had to work with during your coaching, that you think is kind of across the board, if not maybe 75% of the time?
Well, two things, and you kind of touched on it just a second ago. New businesses starting out are inherently pretty good at customer service because they're wanting to, develop and create a reputation for themselves, and to be friendly and to make their customers feel well. And they'll do that for a few months, maybe a year or so, as they're growing the business. But then business takes over, and there's growth, and there's new problems, and there's employees, and there's different things. And those new businesses that were once kind of focused on customer service, they lose that as they've grown and don't realize that's a lot of what helped them grow their business and become more and more profitable. And they start losing that, and then they don't realize it. So they'll start putting more money into marketing and different products and putting money in different places that ultimately don't get them the same return as that initial better customer service they have. And so I deal with a lot of clients like that and help them to understand, hey, you were doing this up to this point.
Right.
And then now you've quit doing that. You're not looking at the customer service. You're not trying to value each and every customer. You've gone from service mindset to sales mindset. And now you're in sales mindset. Just how can we create more sales? Why aren't we creating more sales? What can we do to create more sales? Let's shift back and be service mindset again. And that's going to help you do more, create more sales.
Man, I tell you one thing, and I'm going to be really, really honest with you. I mean, everybody, that I know that I am, in my budget, I have, certain places that I allot certain things. But when it comes to great customer service, so there's a store not too far from here that's more expensive than the other stores. But the other stores, they don't give me the customer service I want. They don't give me that customer experience. So I always find myself gravitated to the people who smile at me, to the people who say, hey, how's your day? To the one cashier that knows my name, and I never told him who I was. Maybe I said it one time, so many years ago, that every time I walk through the door, hey, Yaya, how are you doing? I heard your show the other day. It was amazing.
It's amazing, just those little tiny things, how that makes you feel more important. And it makes you feel like, hey, this company values me. They appreciate me coming in and spending my hard-earned cash and money with them, and they're giving you that better experience. And that's a statistical fact. Consumers will pay 15 to 20% higher premiums or a higher amount going to a business that provides exceptional customer service.
Did you guys hear that? Wait, go back. Say that again. Because a lot of people say, oh, it's too expensive to go there. But they will go there if they get the better customer service. And I'm just going to say this real quick. I walk into a hardware store that I'm not going to name any names, but there's a particular hardware store that I hate. There's never anyone in the aisles to help me. I press the button forever. I have to walk around the store, and I end up screaming down the aisles, hello, is anybody there? That is the worst. And it is a huge chain, but it's just that one particular store. If I go somewhere else, that other particular store, same brand name, I get the help I need. So that particular store, their people that they have working there are not doing what they need to do. So immediately, because it's the closest to my house, I will go to the other one, and I'm there, and I say, excuse me, yes, can I help you? It's just amazing. And they're more money, and they're more money.
You betcha.
So,
and we do that all the time. You'll drive past 4 Starbucks to get to the one that they know your name. And, well, as soon as they see your face, they're making your coffee for you right away. Like you said, the store that, the dry cleaner that knows my name and they treat me well, I'm driving out of my way to go utilize them. So we again, the bottom line is making me feel valued, making me feel important. Or if I'm the business owner, I'm making you feel important, and making you feel special for who you are, and thanking you for being a customer of mine. And I'm here to serve you, and I appreciate you, and I honor you because you are picking my business to do with me. So.
Wow. I appreciate you. And I know I'm talking, but as a client, as a customer, we have these things that we really want to express. And you're like my go-to person right now.
Well, and that's, why I'm doing what I'm doing, because there's a huge need for it. Mm-hmm. What I see all the time is businesses, every business I talk to, they all raise their hand, say, yes, we provide great customer service. Yes, we do. But the issue is every business has pieces of great customer service, but that doesn't make the whole of great customer service. And the statistics are 80% of businesses function at about 80%, or 80% of businesses function at average or below average levels of customer service. And if you can just move that average up for a business, just bring them up into better than average, and then, mm-hmm. Closer to superior, it just blows up that business because of the culture and just the feeling that their customers are getting, right. Because they've improved their service. So mm-hmm. There's some phenomenal benefits.
Definitely.
It's just
Definitely.
Businesses either think they already have it, or they feel like they don't need to do anything with it because it's not that important.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so let me get this straight. Sure. You can charge 10 to 15%, sometimes even more, than any other place around in your area, and have the best customer service. And you can actually come up on top of all the cheaper stores in your area.
Absolutely. Consumers will go and stay with you because of how they're treated. This isn't me talking. You can Google that. That's a statistical fact that has been measured, and it's quantified. So, and you don't provide better customer service so you can gouge your
right.
consumers. Well,
right.
I'm going to do this so I can raise my rates by 20%. No,
of course not.
But you can do that because your consumers are so loyal to your brand, to your mm-hmm. business. They will fight to the death before they leave your business because they absolutely love how they're treated and the relationship they have with you.
Right. Wow. Well, my goodness, I appreciate what you've said today, because there are a lot of businesses out there that are high-end businesses that charge, and they're under the misconception that because they're higher than any other any other place in their area, that this is why they're lacking in the funds and the clients to come in. But it just may be, and I'm not trying to put anyone down here, but it just may be that the customer service needs a little boost, and that's it.
I completely agree.
Wow.
It's not a lot of boost, but yes, I completely agree. So it's a wonderful area to look at. And again, my goal is to help businesses understand it's not that complicated. It's not that hard. It's simple if you do it consistently, but it has phenomenal benefits for a business if they'll take hold of it and put it into place and use it as a foundation principle, as a cultural change for a business.
Well, I want to thank you so much, Doctor, for being on the show. Okay, so where can people buy your book, and where can they reach you?
drkellyhenry.com is my website. I'm also on LinkedIn and Facebook under Dr. Kelly Henry, so you can find me there and connect with me there. The book will be on my website, the links on my website, and also on Amazon, Kindle, and audiobooks, or Audible, excuse me. So, and that's where you can buy the book. And again, it's simple books, simple strategies, simple actions that a business can take and almost implement immediately to help immediately improve their customer service so they can reap some massive benefits because of it.
Wonderful. All right. Well, I want to thank you again so much for being on the show. And thank you guys for tuning in. I hope that everything that we've done here today is helping you to realize that it's not just because you're charging more. It's not that. And a lot of times, it may be your product quality. But if your product quality is great, then it's got to be the customer service. It's got to be the experience. And so I would definitely look into that, and also contact a doctor. I'm sure that he would love to coach you, and we'll have all of his information in the description box. If you're listening to us on 100.9 FM or on 1580 AM on iHeartRadio, please jump over to our website. That's dreamchasersradio.com. We're going to be putting up a blog. That way you guys can actually go ahead and connect with the doctor and get that customer service going. I'm telling you.
Amen.
Thank you so much again, doctor, for being on the show.
Thank you guys. I appreciate the opportunity.
No problem. Anytime. And thank you guys for tuning in. And don't forget to dare to be different, baby. Until next time, guys.
To be different.